My wrist on the PJ, below father on the floor. When we land, I hit a couple folks and tell them.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting LA Clippers. At guard, Chris Dunn. At forward, Derek Jones Jr. At forward, Norman Powell. At center, now introducing the starters for your San Antonio Spurs.
Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. Well, Greg, we know tonight marks the end of the year, the calendar year, but we're still in the thick of this NBA season.
No doubt, Kevin. And for teams that aren't doing as well, this is a good opportunity to reset. Leave all your troubles in last year and usher in the new one with a new mindset.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Chris Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Powell in at the small forward. Now, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
The first free throw is good.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. You know, Greg, with a combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Barnes outside. Here's the screen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Dunn kicks to Harden. Here's Zubac. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Barnes passes to Paul. Done against Vassell. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk with San Antonio's head coach. Now, Coach told me the key is to stay disciplined on defense, especially when guarding James Harden. He said James is special offensively. He's a master at manipulating defenses and drawing fouls. So, of course, they don't want to give him easy points at the foul line. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And the Clippers miss again. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Ball finds Vassell. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. And good that time.
Yeah, that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
Pass to Powell. Harden with a screen on Barnes. The shot by Powell, no good.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now, Sohan. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Jones. Back to Dunn. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And Coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Keldon Johnson.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Vassell outside. Pass to Barnes. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And it's done penetrating. Harden outside. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the three. Dunn misses. And it's Paul with the ball for San Antonio, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so. Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And here is Powell. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive. Jones dishes to Powell. Here's Dunn. Buries it from three-point range. Spurs trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Zohan, the pass to Paul. On the wing, Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. These are the top distributors of the basketball for the last 10 games as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Second, Chris Paul.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
The Clippers have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Pass to Zubac. Harden sets the pick for Zubac. To the right side. 4 on the shot clock. Done. Los Angeles with another miss. San Antonio leading. Ball outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Paul. Such a wide open look.
Chris Paul is the master of the pick and roll, understanding how to utilize his teammates to the best of their abilities.
Harden with a screen on Wembanyama. Here's Zubac. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Powell. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
This guy is very good at finding his spots. Norman Powell capable of scoring from just about anywhere.
Wembanyama left side. Here's Paul. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Harden. To the paint. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Boy, how about that touch on the roll by Zubac? Nice finish.
And now a developing story in the NBA. Let's now go wide to Shams Charania, who is checking in with the details. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, Kevin. Today, the development is out in Brooklyn on the Nets trade with the Los Angeles Lakers. They are very excited to add D'Angelo Russell to their roster. He can bring them some more outside shooting and a guy who can make some smart passes. And as far as they're concerned, I'm told this deal, they believe, takes them to the next level offensively.
Thanks again, Shams, as always. And stolen by Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. Vassell with it. No good on the 3. Powell with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. Powell kicks to Dunn. Powell sets a screen for Dunn. Drills the three-pointer. Dunn's got 6. The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one after the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Pass to Castle. Now here's Collins, defended by Jones. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Collins.
And that solid foundation of Keldon Johnson going to work as he fought for position there.
Now Batum, 11 points last game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Doris, recently the Clippers relocated their G League team, bringing basketball back to the city of San Diego.
Kevin, I absolutely love this because San Diego gets its first NBA representation since 1984. And yes, it's great for the city itself, but it's also a smart move by the NBA. You are tapping into an untouched market. One of the things I admire most about Nick Batum is how consistently he gives effort through 48 minutes. Plays with his head in the game and giving his all-out effort every play.
He doesn't get the second one. San Antonio leading by 3. Pass to Castle. Outside, Jones. Collins, good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Highland passes to Jones. And here's Batum. And the layup's good off the glass.
I tell you, that's a big-time finish. Nick Batum goes up strong and with authority and won't be denied.
Jones in the post. He's defended by Highland. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Spurs lead by 5. And it's Porter with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Pass to Batum. Jones sets the pick for Batum. Off target from 3-point range. Lets it go from 14. Jones, no luck.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Here's Champagny. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And you like to see Castle creating opportunities for his team.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Porter passes to Jones. Batum screen on Jones. Highland's shot is good.
Highland understands he's got to keep knocking these down. Given his position, boy, got to make shots.
Pass to Castle. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities. Well, he showed right there, this guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Jones looking for an opening. To the inside. 5 to shoot. Shot by Collins, no good. Harrison Barnes getting it done for San Antonio. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
And the Spurs with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
You know what? Playing on the road is always challenging. It requires a level of energy and focus. You've got to match what the home team gives you, and they didn't do it.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. We've got Brown. He's out there with Jones. Bones Highland is out there with Norman Powell. And it's Coffee in at the 2.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
Back to Highland. Jones sets the pick for Highland. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Jones, the pass to Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Pass to Jones. Now Brown. Here's Coffee. Still scoreless. From about 16, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's Castle. Inside, here's Wembanyama. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Brown against Barnes. Brown the pass to Highland. Powell for 3. The shot, no good.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Jones kicks to Johnson. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Coffee. 8 points his last outing. Here's Jones. That one's in, his first shot this game. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Both teams will make substitutions. Now a look at the stats for Chris Dunn.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here's Wesley. Pass to Vassell. Now here's Johnson. Wembanyama, a screen on Powell. Johnson can't hit.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And here is Zubac. Pass to Harden. Shot clock at 5. Powell, no one around him. They get it back. Count that one. Zubac has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Yeah, Zubac knows his job, and that's to do the dirty work. Get into the offensive glass.
Here's Wesley. James Harden with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And as James Harden enters his mid-30s doors, he's still able to put his fingerprints all over a game.
It's so true, Kevin. Rumors of his supposed demise have been greatly exaggerated. This guy's able to create shots for himself and his teammates at an elite level.
Zubac. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for San Antonio.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
The Spurs making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. Miller's checked in for the Clippers. They throw good, Wembanyama. Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
Vassell outside. Pass to Wesley. Sohan with the ball. He has hit the score and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Well, we don't think of point guards as rebounders necessarily, but here are the ones that have corralled the most boards in the last month of the NBA. 5th on the list, James Harden.
And this is a unique group of players. It's not often we talk about the rebound leaders at the point, but with these guys, it's warranted because of just how well they do it.
No, exactly. These guys will scrap. The majority of point guards in the league make their living strictly on the perimeter, but not these guys. They're just as comfortable down low as they are outside.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Zubac with the screen for Harden. Off target with his 3. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 16-7 run. Wesley the pass to Sohan. Down low. Here's Barnes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Jones checked in for Brown. Barnes hits them both. Clippers trail by 17. Harden the pass to Zubats. Good on the shot. Zubats has got 6.
Oh my goodness, what a gritty finish from Zubats. Big fella, okay.
Wembanyama, a screen. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They'll take on the Thunder at Paycom Center after this one. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. So both teams changing it up here.
At the line for one.
On the free throw, no good. Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place.
And Miller throws it down hard.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Johnson, the pass to Barnes. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And taken away by Johnson. And the Spurs pushing it up now. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
76% on the season from the foul line.
Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Porter comes in for James Harden.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Outside, Porter. Over to the wing. 5 on the clock. Shot from 16. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
I'll tell you, the touch, the confidence. Mo Bamba may be young, but this guy is a gifted scorer with an impressive arsenal.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Good on the 3-point shot. Wembanyama's got 21 in the game. Porter passes to Jones. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Wembanyama, no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Dunn misses. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against New Orleans.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Here's Jones. The rebound by the Spurs. Barnes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, so you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, DA. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is 1 of 1. Hey, thank you for the report. Back to Paul. Wembanyama, a screen. And the basket by Castle.
This is where we'll probably see Castle the most, creating opportunities with the ball in his hands.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Spurs. Vassell comes in for Castle. And then for the Clippers, Jones checked in for Derek Jones. Batum comes in for Miller. And Bones Island subbed in for Kevin Porter. A minute 20 left now here in the second. Sohan with the ball. Working on Jones.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Pass to Bamba. Back to Dunn. Outside Batum. Just 4 to shoot. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Batum's got 5 points so far.
Now the shortest distance to shoot a 3 is from that coveted corner. Mr. Batum, step into the shot.
It's good.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Ball against Highland. High shot from 10 feet out. 8 points for him.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Pass to Sohan. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Clipper substitution. Number 7, Amir Coffey.
Wembanyama passes to Sohan. Over Jones. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We had ball movement. You know, we weren't in mud. Guys were in attack mode. Nobody held the ball. You know, you pass, catch, or shoot. And we did that a lot in the first half.
Yeah, you had them swiveling, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the San Antonio Spurs.
In terms of efficiency, they've been on point. Incredible execution. I love the way they're playing on both ends.
Yeah, they're piling up a massive lead, partly because they're not giving anything away. And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk about.
Yeah, what do you think about the trade for D'Angelo? He's a talented guard with the shoot-first mentality, but I like he's trying to get the others involved.
Certainly has that capacity. Should be fun to watch him grow with this team. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward. Ball out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. That's the San Antonio 5.
How about the pull-up game of Norman Powell? Gets space and separation off the dribble.
Vassell outside. That one doesn't go. Clippers trail by 21. Powell kicks to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls it up. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Sohan missing. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Vassell outside. Over Dunn. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Vassell's got his second bucket. Harden the pass to Jones. From deep. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Spurs leading by 23.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Powell. Harden with a screen on Barnes. That's a 2 from Powell. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Powell's got 4 points this quarter.
You've got to be able to manipulate pick and roll. Norman Powell taking what the defense gives him. That's really nice.
Barnes sets a screen for Vassell. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Dunn, wide open, he fires. The three-pointer is right on target. Dunn's got 9 points.
Well, just nice to see the time spent in the gym by Chris Dunn coming to fruition on that jumper.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they got to bring the double team on it.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Now let's have a look at the teams that have had the quickest hands in the NBA during the past month. Fourth, the Clippers.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
LA has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Zubac a screen on Paul. Zubac kicks to Jones. Dunn dishes to Harden. That 3 off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Zubac against Wembanyama. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Paul. Back to Wembanyama. Over in the corner, Paul. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Paul's got 5 now. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time. Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Harden kicks to Jones. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Wants to get it to Zubac. And does. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 8 rebounds in this game.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Pass to Sohan. It's hauled in by Dunn.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Vassell. Sohan with the ball. Barnes outside. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, you won't see a lot of this. Barnes tends not to draw a ton of fouls, but he baits the defender in that instance.
That's good from Barnes.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Zubac. Brown comes in for Derek Jones. Amir Coffey's checked in for Norman Powell. And Miller's subbed in for Chris Dunn. And the second free throw, good. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. And he banks in the layup. Harden's got his first points in this one.
James Harden has made a living out of tough shot making. And I'll tell you, the defense pretty good right there. James Harden just better.
Branham, good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Devin Vassell. The Clippers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Miller. Los Angeles making a switch here. Porter's checked in. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Wembanyama. And that one, good. That's now 32 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Near the three-point line, it's Porter, and off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. And here is Wesley, still yet to score. Branham, the pass to Bessie, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Brown, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And that's his go-to move right there in the low post.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Jones checked in for the Clippers. Bones Highland comes in for Miller. Here's Barnes. He's got 21. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Castle. No good on the triple. Now Highland. 8 points for him. Jones up top. Back to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Jones kicks to Brown. A three-pointer off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Sohan, shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. Clippers have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Highland with it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Guys, I think it's obvious Bones Highland has talent on the offensive end as a scorer. But for this guy to really make it, he's got to find a way to be efficient and consistent.
That one is off. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Castle. 5 points in the game, 5 to shoot. Here's Wembanyama for 3. And Jones pulls it down.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Highland passes to Coffey. Screen by Jones. It's Porter outside. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Pass to Castle. Banked in off the glass. Castle's got 7.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Jones finds Brown. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
The first free throw is good.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Zach Collins checked in for Wembanyama. Johnson comes in for Sohan. And Trey Jones subbed in for Harrison Barnes. And the Clippers with a change here too. Batum's checked in. Pass to Highland. Batum a screen on Jones. Highland connects from three-point range. He's got 11.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Vassell a screen on Batum. Lets it go from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Vassell's got 9.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Coffee passes to Porter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Castle.
Nice to see Porter Jr. get aggressive, not settle for a J, and take it into the defense.
2 shots.
And that one misses.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the league by storm.
The Spurs making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Collins a screen on Batum. The 3 from Johnson. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
This guy's so clever at getting defenders to bite. Nicholas Batum draws the contact.
Nick Batum, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Donnie's checked in for the Clippers. That one misses. San Antonio's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Back to Johnson. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Johnson's got 8.
They're going old school on him. Johnson with the mid-range, a rarity in today's NBA.
Back to Highland. Batum sets a screen for Highland. Clippers moving the ball around. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard numbers.
Kai Jones,
Shooting 2.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And here's Johnson outside. And so it's San Antonio with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Back to the action in just a minute. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
But don't stop the aggressiveness. Here we go. You got shots, let them fly.
And that's the thing about Greg Popovich. As long as you're taking good shots, he doesn't want you to hesitate, doesn't want you to stop.
Well, and the offense is designed to create opportunities. So if you pass up the opportunity, you're kind of defeating the whole purpose of the exercise.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Batum is out there with Derek Jones. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then there's Dunn. And it's Coffey in at the small forward position. Porter dishes to Dunn. Batum a screen on Johnson. That one goes in.
Kevin Porter Jr.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Friday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Denver Nuggets.
And looking at the Bucks matchup, it's going to be a bit of a measuring stick for them. See just how they stack up with a team that most would feel has the edge.
And so often, we'll hear talk about how many rings a great player has. Doris, do we emphasize that maybe too much?
I think, Kevin, first and foremost, a great player is great no matter what. This is a team sport, and a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind him or the organization within which he's trying to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question, and it's great fodder for fans, but it's not how I define a great player.
Pulls from the top of the key, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the buckets.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation, my goodness.
And the basket by Castle.
Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep.
Right side, Batum. Jones finds Porter. Jones with the screen on Johnson. Porter, no luck.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Barnes passes to Johnson. Here's Castle. Three-pointer. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Castle's got 10 points in just the second half. Pass to Dunn. Outside Batum and stolen by Barnes. 11 feet away. Looks a big high bounce and goes in.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Batum a screen on Vassell. And the three ball is good.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Here's Castle. It's hauled in by Dunn. Dunn's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And he gets it to go.
Wow, what soft touch from Nick Batum. This guy has no trouble finishing in the painted area.
Barnes kicks to Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Johnson outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. 4 on the clock. Here's Castle. From down in the low post, it goes. Castle's got 12 points now in the quarter. Here's Coffey. Batum a screen on Vassell. Coffey passes to Dunn. His three-pointer's off the mark. San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And it's blocked. And he gets it back. The three from Barnes. Batum grabs the miss.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Dunn. Los Angeles with another miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Vassell, and he's good on the 3-ball.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Pass to Coffey. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. LA has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. A shot by Batum, no good. Here's Castle. Here's Barnes. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Harrison Barnes cooking a little bit. I like the aggression we're seeing out of him.
Now here's Porter to stop the drought. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And the Spurs with some changes. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Castle. And Paul subbed in for Johnson. The Clippers also changing it up. Zubac is checked in for Batum. Norman Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. And it's James Harden in for Dunn. And Porter, no good on that one. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Back to Powell. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, this guy very capable of capitalizing close to the rim. Norman Powell making an impact inside.
Pass to Porter, and stolen by Vassell. Here's Sohan. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And again, the turnover by the Clippers. Miller's checked in for Kevin Porter.
Number 11, Jordan Miller.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Spurs. Barnes outside. Back to Paul. Vassell outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Collins checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Johnson comes in for Sohan. Castle's checked in for Barnes. And Jones subbed in for Paul. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Donnie's checked in for Miller. Jones, no one around him. Sinks the triple.
He took what the defense was giving him that time. There was nobody on him on the three-point shot. Boy, don't give him the lights out.
Lets it go with a 3. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
That's his 3rd triple this half, and that's after hitting only 1 before that.
For the 3, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Pass to Castle. And it's Vassell in the corner. Shoots over Powell. Vassell, no good.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Zubac, a screen on Jones. Harden, no good. San Antonio's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. It's Collins, high post. And Johnson now top of the key. 6 on the shot clock. Jones for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Powell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Zubac. Johnson over to help. Back to Zubac. Jones with the screen on Jones. Powell for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Vassell's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Johnson outside. Collins Allen setting the pick for Johnson. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Spurs.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Here's Castle, done covering. The shot by Johnson, no good. Here's Los Angeles now. Powell kicks to Dunn. Pass to Harden.
A smart play by James Harden. Gets his advantage to draw the contact. He's made a living at the free throw line, guys.
Second team foul. Shooting for LA, James Harden. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Here is Paul. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much with Chris Paul. Chris, a very convincing win, and that doesn't happen often in this league. So what do you take?
You know, one thing that our coaching staff keeps stressing to us every night is that it's about us. You know, so regardless of score, we got to continue to try to get better because we impose our will on the defensive end. The sky's the limit.
Well, the focus was there tonight, Chris. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.